how to block people from purchasing your products on Kajabi. This is a question that has been coming up more and more often in the Kajabi Hero group, and right now there is no actual way within Kajabi to block a person, but it got me thinking there must be some sort of creative way to achieve this. And the first thing that came to mind is similar to emails. See, when you block or mute someone with an email rule because you don't want to receive any more messages from them, or let's say you block someone from sending you text messages on your phone, you're not really stopping them from typing up the message, typing up the email, and sending it to you. In fact, what's happening in the background is the system sees that message comes in, sees the rule that you set up that says, hey, I don't want to hear from this person, and it just deletes it and makes it disappear before it reaches you. So when it comes to blocking someone from buying your products and services, you can't really stop them from typing in their credit card information and buying your product. But what you can do is set up something within Kajabi that says, hey, if this person shows up, don't give them the product. The purchase will go through, but they won't get the product. Why is this important? Because now they'll see, hey, my payment went through, I didn't get access, and now they're forced to contact you, most likely after you've already dealt with them for abusing your refunds procedure before or any other sort of issue. And now they basically have to say, hey, I was trying to circumvent buying from you, but now I see that I've lost the money. And it just puts them in a situation where they probably will stop trying to buy from you. So with all of that said, let me show you a solution which, while I haven't actually had to do it myself, this should accomplish the goal that you're looking to achieve. So I'm within my Kajabi demo account. And the first thing to realize is if you go to your contacts and you take a look, you have the ability to add tags to a contact. Now, when someone gets a refund or they get access to a product that you offer revoked, it's not like they get deleted from the system. They're still in your contact list. So the concept, the idea that I had is that you would simply go into your contact, whoever it was that you want to stop from buying from you, and you would just add a tag, for example, banned. So you add a new tag that says banned, and you now have tagged that person as being banned. Why is this important? Well, within Kajabi, we have the ability to add automations. Now, on the growth plan and up, you get access to advanced automations. The difference being is that you can add conditions to your automations. Here's why that's important. If I close out of here and I go to the marketing section and I go to automations, I can use this as an example, but I could say when someone purchases, you can't see it on the screen, but when an offer is purchased, and let's say I just grab a demo example course. Let's say someone buys this course, but I don't want anybody who I've previously banned or blocked from having access to this course. I could say revoke access to that offer and then add the condition that if they have, and I'm off the screen for a second here, if they have the tag, here we go. If they have any of these tags, and in this case, it would be banned, apply. So just like that, I have now added an automation that if an offer is purchased and someone who made that purchase has the tag attached to them of banned, immediately revoke the access to that offer. So the payment went through. They're going to see that the purchase, they got the receipt, all of that jazz. But when they were to go to log in, it'll show their access has been denied. And now they'll have to reach out to you. So why is this kind of an important approach? Well, for example, let's say you wanted to block, just say an email. Well, then if they realize that their email is blocked, they'll just keep creating new emails. But with this approach, they might not realize why they can't access the offer. They might think it's just some sort of technical glitch, not that you have already isolated their account, because it's not like they got access and then had it removed. It just didn't work immediately. Now, there is a slim chance that they might figure this out and they might use a different email address. They might try and create a new account just so they can desperately access your amazing product and service. At which point, this would be solution number two that you could try. You have the ability in your offers, in the checkout, for example, if we go down to the checkout area, you do have the ability to add additional form fields to your checkout. So this is what a regular checkout would look like. You would just have the single email address. But if you are so dead set on making sure that people can't access your products if you block them, what you could do is add the address field and possibly even the collecting of a name field to your checkout. By doing this, you would now have the ability, if we go back to the automations, what you could do is now, if someone was to purchase an offer just off the screen, let's say again, they pick that purchase, revoke that offer access if the customer, and I'm off screen for a second just as it scrolls, if their address contains XYZ. So here's how this would work. Let's say that now that you are collecting their contact address, you know that the person you banned lives at 123 Rochester Road or lives at Rochester Road and this zip code or whatever. You could use this automation to say, if a person who lives at this address purchases the product, immediately revoke access. So now it's not based on their email. It's not been based on their IP address. But most people, when purchasing a product, aren't going to put in a fake billing address or contact address. It just doesn't make sense, especially because they don't know how you are finding out a way to revoke them. They most likely will think it is their email address. So even if they try and use different email addresses, they'll still keep getting revoked. Now, should they still manage to figure it out? Well, then, all the power in the world to them. But this gives you at least some options, some control, some power when it comes to making sure that people you don't want to access your products and services don't get access to it. So hopefully this makes sense. This is just a quick video. If you like this type of video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, and maybe I'll do more videos like this in the future. In the meantime, I hope you have a great day and a wonderful surge in sales in the near future. Talk to you soon.